An ILS is the most common system a commercial aircraft uses to land at an airport. They provide the pilots with a localizer and a glide slope, which the aircraft and autopilot can lock onto. But why are these used? Can a plane not land itself? And how do they work? Well, no. Planes can't just land themselves. They need ground-based infrastructure that beams out radio signals, giving the aircraft crucial information to help them land, which is all because of modern aviation safety laws. During the Second World War, early examples of landing systems were used. They were formed of primitive radio technology, and they were very low in efficiency. During daylight, landing was simply done visually, with no aid. Today, this is known as VFR, Visual Flight Rules. VFR is a visual line of sight to determine a pilot's intentions. But if this line of sight is broken, the pilot cannot do what they intend to do. Small GA planes typically fly VFR, but it's essentially useless in commercial aviation, and therefore a different rule is used. Instrument Flight Rules. IFR requires pilots to use instruments to their aid. This allows them to fly in no visibility conditions, because they can still understand where they are. Now, because a pilot can't see where they want to land, ground-based systems have to be invented that give the plane the data it needs for the pilots to use. The most common systems are ILS, GLS, RNAV, VOR, and RNP. Some of these systems are limited, but ILS is the most commonly used and can be used in a no visibility condition. So how does an ILS work? A ground station beams out radio waves in the opposite direction of the runway. A localizer and a glide slope are provided with the data beamed out. The localizer gives lateral navigation aid. The glide slope gives a vertical descent path. There are different levels of an ILS. These are listed as categories. There are Cat 1, 2, 3, and 3A. These refer to the version and capabilities of the system. The latest systems allow pilots not to use a minimum decision altitude. What is a decision altitude? This is an altitude provided by the specific airport runway chart. Sometimes different altitudes apply to different categories of aircraft, typically by size. They are the lowest altitude a pilot can go before having to go around because they are unsure if they can land. Would you like to know more? Well, I host a bunch of informative videos on aviation and other infrastructures across the globe. Be sure to take a look and stay tuned. What would you like to see next? Let me know in the comments.